back to Adventures of A and Z. Hey, what are you pointing at me?
She's A, I'm Z, it's a Z.
So today we're going to be talking about fitness goals and what we've been doing towards that for the wedding, but also beyond that. So I'll let Zach start. Or you want me to start?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, quick background about me with fitness. I am very much so someone who's been active my entire life, but like I'm not athletic though.
That is true.
So like I said, I've been active my entire life, but I'm not athletic. As far back as I can remember, I've always been into exercise. Shout out to Denise Austin. Back in the day, my mom had the tapes and used to kill it. Billy Blanks, thank you for Tybo, because I was doing it. Yeah, like, so I did a lot of at-home workouts growing up, and I was very, not like self-conscious, I don't think in the wrong ways yet about my weight, but always like, I want to be fit and I want to be someone who's like healthy. So I've just always been into it. Leading up to college and everything like that, and in college, went to the gym, and then I got into like weightlifting in college, not like powerlifting though. I don't think I quite ever went to that side of the spectrum, but I did a lot of weightlifting, and most of my background is in strength training. And then fast forward to now, I'm way more into honestly just like figuring out why I love fitness again, because it's become very like not tedious for me, but I was getting bored. I was doing a lot of the same things. So right now I'm currently on Natasha O'Shea's program called, I think it's called the HIT program. And I really enjoy that because it like switches things up for me. So yeah, that's like kind of a quick background and like where I'm at now. Zach, what about you?
So I've always been into fitness as well. I'm a very active person, playing a lot of sports. Even currently, I play softball with our church team, and I'll get out there and just have fun and just be athletic. I'm not the best softball player, but I'm faster and stronger than a lot of the people on our team, so I make up for it with that. I think for me, my fitness goals recently have been more so like I just want to kind of tone and define certain areas of my body, and that has been going relatively well. Even right now, I started a fitness challenge in one of my group messages. We have a gym rats group message, and we're doing an ab challenge currently. I'm on day 7, and I got a couple days behind, but I caught right back up because I was like, this is important for me to make sure that I'm sticking to improving my core. I feel like when you improve your core, that's one of the most beneficial areas of your entire fitness journey. If you have a strong core, that affects the way that your legs are strengthened and the way that your upper body is strengthened as well. So I've been really trying to improve my core strength. Some of the goals that I've done recently, I actually deadlift max for the first time in a long time, like several years, probably since high school. And there was these other guys that were in there, and I did 405, and I was like, oh, I got a new max. Because before that, I think I had done like 380, that might have been it. Did 405, it was easy. Then the guy was like, we're going to 455. I said, say less, big fella. And he did 455, I did 455. Say no more. He's like, all right, we're about to do 500. I said, that's a lot of weight. And I end up actually doing that. So my new max for my deadlift is actually 500 pounds. And I probably could have went up probably another 20, 25 pounds, but I didn't want to hurt myself because I did not have a weightlifting belt on. So I think what I'm going to be doing is kind of just sticking to getting stronger and not going for super crazy heavy weights, at least until after the wedding. And then I'll probably get a belt, and then I may do a little bit heavier lifting. But I never wanted to do it like for sport, like powerlifting, but I do like lifting heavy weights, if that makes sense. So I'll probably still do it just more so for fun. And I think the next goal that I would have for our fitness journey together would be to do more active things together. So whether that's she really wants to do certain things, but I recently did a Spartan race. Spartans, what is your profession? Aru, aru, aru. Like, I can say that now because I've accomplished and completed one Spartan race. I did a sprint. Christian, if you look over there, right there, you can touch my medal.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah. So, you can actually see my Spartan medal. I have a headband from it and a shirt.
Do you want to do a close-up?
Sure. Yeah. Close.
Jeez.
And flip it up. There's a
Let it
medal
focus. Let it focus too.
G.
There we go.
Because I am a Spartan. And then
Nice.
flip it up. So what that is a 1/3 piece. And the goal is in a calendar year,
Is it
you're
on
supposed to do
focus?
3 different sizes. That's fine. Yeah, it's good enough for them to get the understanding. But you do 3 different sizes, 3 different lengths of races, and you get a full medal as well. And then that means you have completed a triathlon for them. And the one that I did was the shortest race, which was the sprint, which was about 4 miles. So that's a heck of a sprint. And then they have a super and a beast. And I would love to next year, so 2020, because my vision is going to be great, I would love to go ahead and complete the trifecta. That man nasty, he just ate a Cheetos on the floor. I couldn't, bro. Hey, and that's his fitness goal. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think that's something that we could do together. Like when I did my Spartan race, she came with me. You might even see a little bit of the footage.
Yeah, I'm gonna be adding footage all throughout this.
So you might see a little bit of the footage, and everybody there was like, you should just do it, you should just jump in. So next year I've actually been talking, and there's some people from my church, and we're thinking about doing a team of probably like 5 or more people, because there's a lot of people who are interested in it. So I would love for Ashley to join that team. If you think she should, you should comment down below and like it. If we get 10 likes, she'll do it. You gotta go say something crazy?
Yeah.
If we get 10 likes, then she'll
Which
do a
is kind of
Spartan
crazy
race.
for us, so.
Yeah. So if we get 10 likes, she'll do a Spartan race with me.
Yeah, maybe.
For the people.
Maybe I'm intimidated. That might be the best word, because like I said, I'm into fitness, but I'm not athletic. So, but you don't have to be athletic to do the Spartan race. Like, I really saw people from every walk of life doing the Spartan race.
Every athleticism.
And you can go through it at your own pace. So it's like, some people want to break records and do their personal best. Some people just want to complete it. So I'm not saying yes.
And also,
Yeah.
for one thing that I've noticed is it helps when you give yourself a goal that you want to attain, because that makes it easier for you to stay in the gym even when you don't feel like it. So there were times last year before I did the race where I was like, I really don't want to go to the gym today, but I was like, I have a month and a half to this Spartan race. So I would go to the gym and I would do burpees when I hated doing burpees, because I knew that it would help me progress to be where I wanted to be for my fitness goal. So I think us having a combined fitness goal could be really, really good for us. So
Maybe, because I am very much so. So a lot of the past season of this life, I've been really focused on aesthetics and not necessarily liking where I'm at weight wise. I've actually lost a few pounds because wedding dress and stuff like that, and wanting to look good on my wedding day, because
she already looked
I'm
good.
gonna look back on those photos and be like,
Dang, she's sexy. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm trying to look back on those photos and feel the same way about myself as well. I can't lose much more weight though, because my dress needs to fit properly. Yeah, I was gonna mention it later because we have it.
Yeah, you were.
So I need the dress to fit properly, so I can't drop too much weight. But one of the things I've been doing is trying to rewire my mind to, sorry if you hear the noise in the background, I've been trying to rewire my mind to be more focused on what my body can do versus what it looks like necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, I'm not saying yes, I'm saying maybe to the Spartan race, maybe I'll work my way around to yes.
We are also working on doing better about our diets and what we choose to eat. I know that before when I would have conversations with Ashley about it, she was very restrictive on what she ate. She was like, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Or she would try to follow diets and stuff like that, and that did not seem to work for you as much. So you're trying to work on just understanding your body more and eating healthier. Can you go into that a little bit?
I won't say necessarily diets because I don't feel like I've been doing specific diets, but since last August I've been on meal plans. But I don't know if those I would consider that a diet. Like I wasn't doing like the Atkins diet or anything like that. I was literally just like,
I feel like you gave yourself a restriction on what you could eat. I feel like, isn't that a diet?
but that was more of a way of life because I still ate, honestly I still ate the sweets I wanted to eat. But I would normally eat healthy meals and eat the sweets I wanted to eat, but I didn't need to. So I teach, and I think I mentioned that before, and it's just sometimes when the school year comes back in, it's just very difficult for me to stay on top of the gym and to stay on top of my eating, and I could easily slide into like, let me just go get fast food, so I wanted someone to give me a plan, because if someone gives me a plan to follow, I can follow that plan. And then fitness, I was meeting with a personal trainer, and then also I started meeting with another personal trainer who so happens to be one of my best friends. And she was sending me stuff, and they were great for that season, however long or brief it was. But I've had such a hard time with food lately that I really just need to get back to a place of like being happy and being healthy and finding the middle ground in that, where it's like, okay, like I had sweets, but I don't have to beat myself up about it. But I'm also eating really whole food, so it's not gonna affect me that negatively. So like even me just being like, you know what, I'm gonna try kale again, or like I'm gonna rediscover this vegetable again. I'm just like rediscovering food for myself, and it's not like this super extreme thing, but it's like, no, I don't want anyone to plan my meals. I think I just want to figure out what I should cook. Like I've been doing no added sugar for the past 30 days, or a little bit over 30 days, and I just broke that today with a pumpkin spice latte.
Basic!
And it was delicious. But I'm gonna get right back on it later. So it's like I needed to like have a plan for myself. And then along with doing that, like doing the 30 days,
no sugar?
No added sugar, because there was sugar in the fruit that I was consuming. I realized, you know, like I love sweet food. So I love, if I can't have like processed sugars, I'm gonna make sure I have fruit. So something I discovered is that I need to up how much vegetables I'm eating in a day. So that's what I'm gonna try to focus on for this next duration of time, like beyond the wedding obviously, but like really like focus, like am I having the right amount of vegetables per day so that it can become a habit for me, so it becomes like my lifestyle and I don't have to think as deeply about it. So that's where I'm at. Self-love, being kind to myself, not going on any crash diets because of the wedding, and just like getting to know myself better again. Because your body changes in your late 20s. I'll be 30 on the 22nd of this month, and it's just...
Next week.
My birthday's next week. I'll be 30 next week. Snuck up on me.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, just like being kind to myself and understanding my body's changing, and it just changes. Like you go through, your body's just constantly changing, and you notice it more drastically the older you get, probably, unless you go through extreme changes in your youth.
And the other thing that we've both been slightly working on is our flexibility. We understand that that's like a real important thing just in general, but especially after we get married, you know what I'm saying. We want to make sure that we're as flexible as possible, but it also helps to decrease the amount of injuries that you do while weightlifting, but it will also help you when you get older to make sure that you are able to do some of the things that you would still like to do. So I know that we both plan to be active until, I plan to be active until about 1:30.
I die.
So because of that, I need to make sure that I am taking care of my body properly. I'm even doing other steps to take care of my body, which we will talk about in our next video. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the clips from our fitness journey, and make sure that you go along with us.
If you dig our vibe, join our tribe. Love you 3000.
I can do this all day.
We did it. We always forget. I always forget to add it, or we always forget to say in the vlog. So yeah, we've said it. Don't forget to. Did you say like, comment, and subscribe already?
Yeah, I was going to, but you did that part first.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what are some of your fitness goals, whether you're getting married or not. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Gang, gang. Dude.